Okay, Larry, I understand you're an open participant in this worldwide narratives project with me, and I thank you for that. What I want you to do for me right now is I want you to tell me a story about a time when who you are affected your experience on this Penn State Harrisburg campus. Maybe tell me about the individuals that were involved at that time, a certain struggle that could have happened, or maybe what you were doing that led up until this type of experience here. Something that you can tie into your experience here at Harrisburg that makes you think a little bit more different about, who you are here and that changed your experiences here.
All right. I'm actually a graduate student, first year graduate student, and I'm taking Masters of Training and Development. And I'm also not from the US, so I'm actually from Malaysia. So today actually is my third week. Today is my third week in the US. So I may not have a lot of experience in campus to share, but I think where I come from and the struggles that I have really determines me and make sure I was admitted and finally I'm here today at Penn State. So I like to share probably about that one and these 3 weeks what have happened in my life. So previously I was working for a company in Malaysia. It is also a university, and I had a bachelor's in human resources. So after that I became a trainer for the company, and during my second year of work I realized that now I would like to pursue my studies in my master's. So first of all I googled Masters in Training and Development in Malaysia, and unfortunately there was not much choices, or not so good choices. So and US has always been US has always been something that you look forward to go to one day, because of like for me I'm influenced by films, I'm influenced by TV shows. An example probably is How I Met Your Mother. That's like my favorite. There are a lot of US TV shows that is being aired in Malaysia, so we tend to absorb the US culture, how people speak, how people joke, and stuff like that. So and you have great cities like New York, LA, and stuff like that. So everyone, when you say you're going to US for study, it means a lot. And especially for me, because I come from a small city in Malaysia. It's not our capital city, which is Kuala Lumpur. I come from Sarawak, actually. It's Borneo. So, and in my family, I'm the only child. My parents only have me, and it's very difficult choice to come to the US because of the 24 hours flight that we have to endure to come here. But definitely, I think I've made the right choices, because when I first found Penn State University, I chat with the faculty coordinator at that time, which is Dr. Joe Tyler, and we spoke around across 1 year of discussion, just talking about the program and how can I live in the US and stuff like that, and it really helps me a lot. And to tell the truth, it was a great struggle to come to the US. You need a lot of preparation, and we have like exams to take, like TOEFL, English exams and stuff like that. And definitely visa was a pain in the, you know what I mean. So it was a long struggle, and there are tears along the way, not just from my side, but my parents, friends who really I'm so close to. But at the end of the day, it's the determination that keeps me going. It's coming to a foreign land. It's totally a different culture, and when I arrive here, it really shows how nice everyone is in the US. It started off with immigration officers in the US. I arrived in Chicago. I thought immigration officers are really scary at first, but they are all very nice. Arriving here, I was greeted by Donna Howard, Director of International Students, and it was really good. And I'm staying out of campus, so I'm staying in Middletown, and everyone in Middletown is very nice. Everyone around you, and the third night when I came here, the third night there was a shooting in Middletown. That was scary. First of all, before I came to the U.S., I remembered there was a shooting in a cinema, the Batman movie, and it really, it really catched me. Like everyone look at me like, you still going to the U.S. That type of feeling that you have, but they said it is not normal to happen. Even in Middletown, the shooting is not a normal scenario. So I'm glad to have people like that to assure me of stuff like this doesn't occur. And another thing is I'm Asian, so I'm kind of worried. Like there's some issues going around. Like maybe people don't like Asians here and stuff like that. But again, I was told that racism is a huge issue. Like you should not talk about racism and stuff like that. Like no racism in campus. So I feel glad, and I made lots of friends. And I joined during orientation week. We were introduced that you can join activities and stuff like that. And so I joined a few activities. I'm joining career peers and stuff like that, and also and getting a job in campus. That was really hard, but I really got a lot of support from my faculty. So they, especially Dr. Milheim, who introduced me to a lot of people in the university, asking them to see whether I can fit in and work, because my classes are Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights only. So I have a lot of time to spend. So, and my goal is actually to collect enough money to go to New York and LA. I don't know why these two cities, but it looks like they have a lot of interesting stuff happening there. But I'm sure there's a lot more places in the US that I can go to and experience the culture. Yep. So I think, I think that's all. So yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you.